To the end of the show, just shy of 6 p.m. But right now, we are starting the program with something that has been very, very popular on QVC. Just picture it. Pizza. Like the all-time great American food, but pizza that is fat-free, sugar-free, cholesterol-free, and still delicious. That's why these sold out the last time they were presented in July, and I know because I was here when that happened. Final presentation of the year on this one, and we've got Steve Neid, who is here, who is a former professional athlete. He's a fitness enthusiast, and you literally work with a handful of people who lovingly craft these pizzas for people at home, which is why so many people love them.
Absolutely, Sharon.
How are you?
And I'm doing great.
Hi.
Thanks for having us back.
It's good to see you.
And that's really true. I mean, everyone always asks, what's the secret? How do you make the pizza fat-free? Obviously, the ingredients are a big part of that, but another big part of the product is the people that make them, and we really do make these pizzas with love. And as you can see, here's another big secret, Sharon. I want you to look at this. This is fat-free cheese, ladies and gentlemen.
Look.
When have you ever seen fat-free cheese be able to melt and string like that?
Because it's still real
Look at
cheese.
That.
And you know what? You're getting 13 of these pizzas that are all individually packaged for you for $59.32. You never spend a penny extra on shipping and handling with all of our food here at QVC because it is always included. So since this is the final presentation of the year, because we're going to start getting into a lot of our holiday stuff very, very soon, I would lock it into auto delivery every 60 days for one full year. Because even if they're not on the air, they will still come to your house every 2 months regularly. So let's talk about that because you really wanted to create something because you're a former professional athlete. You didn't want to have to give up a lot of your favorite foods.
Right. Well, the problem with most people is where they go wrong with their diet is they try to fit a round peg into a square hole. Eat what you like eating. The idea and the trick is find ways of making it healthier. We've taken America's #1 food, which is pizza, and made it healthy. Right. All of the protein, all of the good nutrients, vitamins, minerals, calcium especially for the ladies out there, but we've taken all the fat and cholesterol and sugar out of it.
Sure. And so that's really where this goes so incredibly right. And by the way, I'm just going to step behind you and hug this right here because this is what you're getting. Yes, it is $59.32, but you're getting 13 of these individual sized pizzas for yourself. And frankly, like if I were to serve these to my kids, I would probably cut one of those in half because I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, so they're not going to eat a whole pizza all by themselves. I'm going to come in for a bite.
I was going to say, you know, all this is great. The nutrition is fantastic, but if it doesn't taste good, what good is it?
Wait, look, look. This is not a special effect. This is not a camera trick. I am just pulling this apart by my little lonesome self and going in for an amazingly cheesy bite. Seriously, how on earth is that fat-free, sugar-free, and cholesterol-free? This man has done all of the work for you because you know what, Steve? I think a lot of people have tried to do this kind of thing at home themselves, and it's at that point that they realize how difficult this is to do on your own without somebody helping you.
Well, that's the thing, and at this price, I mean, you can't beat it. They're very quick and convenient. September, a lot of people don't know this, is National Cheese Pizza Month.
Is it
so
really?
We're kicking off the big pizza season. You know, you have football games, you have all kinds of things going on.
And look at what you can do if you want to dress it up a little bit. I'm loving the one that looks like a Greek pizza with spinach and olives and a little feta cheese.
Feta cheese, yeah.
Nice.
We call this our culinary canvas, and the ideal is that with the fat pizza fitting for you, you can put whatever you want on it. We have some turkey pepperoni here. We have some chicken sausage, some shrimp. You can really
still do it healthfully, but still make it incredibly, like, you know, even improve upon the base that you've given us. Because alone, it is delicious. But you can do whatever you want with these pizzas. And I need to remind you of a couple of things. This sold out the last time it was presented back in July. And Steve works with, like I mentioned, it is literally a handful of people that craft these, which is why the quality and the consistency is always stellar. Because it's not like you're completely mass producing these, you know, unseen to human eyes.
No, not at all. And here's another great tip, too, for the parents out there. Throw some vegetables on them. It'll really, really help sneak some vegetables into your kid's diet. I'm a high school teacher. Yes, I still teach high school. Hello, Ellett. But in any event, this is really a great product, an excellent way to beef up the nutrition on your kids' pizzas, and you're giving them something they love, pizza.
Yeah, and you're feeling really good about it, too. So just to clarify, for those that have never shopped with QVC before, this is the packaging that it will come in. What do they expect when they get the whole thing at home?
They're going to get these packaged in dry ice. You're going to get 13 of these pizzas, 13 of them.
Individually wrapped like this?
Individually wrapped. You can throw them in your freezer. They're really, really an excellent thing. The kids come home from school, they can throw them out there. Here's another idea with football season. Put out some plain pies. Put out some toppings. You see the topping selections we have here. Give them to your husband, give them to your kids, give them to your family. When you have football parties, let them top their own pizzas off.
Instead of an ice cream bar, give them a pizza bar.
Right.
And so one of our favorite things to do is actually pepperoni and pineapple. So if we kept it really healthy, we would do the turkey pepperoni and the pineapple on top. So again, this can be your canvas, but they are absolutely delicious on their own because frankly, with so many people jumping on the auto delivery program, which is every 60 days for 1 full year, we're down to our final presentation of the year because all of a sudden once October hits, we're doing all of the holiday stuff and all of the holiday gifties and all of a bunch of things that are not going to include this. So you'll probably have to, it's the final presentation of the year. You'll have to wait until January before you'll see these on the air again. Lock into auto delivery. Like everything at QVC, there's still a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. But this is what I will tell you has been my personal experience, which is why I wanted them in our host of our Day of Host Favorites. The crust is crispy, it's buttery, the cheese actually melts. You saw how drippy melty that was when we were playing with that when it's right out of the oven. And the sauce, to me, is spot on because that's where I think a lot of places go wrong. They either make it too spicy or they make it too salty or they make it too sweet, and it just complements the rest of the ingredients.
Well, I'm glad you brought the sauce up, Sharon, because the secret to the sauce is that we let the tomatoes ripen on the vine longer.
Wow.
That way they get sweeter. You don't have to add sugar to a very sweet vine-ripened tomato.
Fantastic.
So that's how we get around not adding more sugar to the sauce.
And again, you're getting 13 of them. So think about if you want to do little appetizers for people, even at parties, you don't have to tell them that this is fit and free, that it's 100% fat-free, sugar-free, and cholesterol-free. They won't even know the difference. As a matter of fact, you could serve these with the brand new Ginny Bakes cookies that we have later that are organic and very helpful for you, gluten-free as well. This would be a wonderful combination, but $53.92 for 13 pizzas. Shipping and handling included. Steve,
thank you,
Sharon.
Sharon.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Last presentation that we had this on in July, they completely sold out, so please stay on the line if you want to pick these up, M27573.